Hello and welcome to Sku Grid videos. In this video we will discuss on how to use API, Application Programming Interface. It can be used to integrate with other applications or with applications that you had custom developed. If you need help doing custom integrations, our developers will be happy to help. Let's log into Sku Grid. On the bottom left, click API. Here we have all of the documentation for the API. One can import CSV, export CSV, add new item, update existing item and fetch a single item via Sku Grid ID or reprice Sku. For importing and exporting CSV there is a queue-based system. First you start the process and then you can make another call to check on the progress. You can only make one such parallel request at a time. We need to get API key. In the new version it is available at the top of the API documentation page, or you can go to Sku Grid settings. And then to remote API. Copy the key. Do not share this key with anybody except your developers that you trust. Let's go back to the API page and make some sample calls. First let's try importing CSV. You can make sample calls right here, but eventually you'll want to create script to make such calls. Any developer will be able to help you with that. It's quite simple. For importing CSV you just need API key and the file that you want to import. You can set option for Sku Grid to check against duplicates. Once we make a call, we get back the ID of the process. Use this ID to check the status of the import via function check import. Just enter API key and feed ID that we got from the import CSV function. As we can see the importing is in progress, let's wait and try again in the console. You can just copy the curl code and run it in the console. Importing shouldn't take long. As we can see here, Sku Grid imported 50 items. Let's check back with Sku Grid by going to the inventory page. Everything seems to be correct, 50 items were added. Now let's try exporting our inventory to CSV file. Again, we got a feed ID that we need to use in the get export call to see if the CSV is ready. Let's check on the status. No, not yet. Let's try again in a few seconds. For the sake of this example, let's try it in the console. Okay, we got the CSV URL. We can now download it. In the new version of the API, there are no extra slashes in the URL, like here. We got 50 items in the Excel, everything seems fine. Now let's try adding a new item to the Sku Grid. The fields are the same like in the CSV. As always, only vendor_URL is required. Let's enter reference, so we can easily find this item. And marketplace information. Oops, we got an error. That's because this account does not have any marketplaces connected and we can't add item to the marketplace that does not exist. Let's delete that information and try again. Now everything is good, got Sku Grid ID as a return value. Go to inventory to find this item. As we can see, it's right there. Now let's try to update this item. You can get the Sku Grid ID from the edit link URL or you can extract it from the CSV. We will just change a reference here. Return code is in 200s, so all is good. Let's look at the inventory again. Refresh the page and see that item is now updated. At last, let's try to fetch an item. For this example, we will get an ID from the CSV that we exported earlier. As you can see, we got the same data as in the CSV. Please do use single item fetch instead of full CSV export if you need information only for one or several items. Thanks for watching and happy selling!